Today we talking about leads, lifestyle creators. What's going on? My name is Ryan McMorris, and if you want to get more leads and have a solid lead generation strategy for your online business, it's all going down today. I'm going to drop our lead generation strategy, and we're going to show you how you can make sure that your systems are set up to get 10, 20, 50, even 100 leads per day. We're getting started right now. Fam, Ryan McMorris here, and welcome back to this special whiteboard edition of ILC TV. And today we're going to be training on lead generation. All right, guys, everything starts with leads. All right, but before we get into all that, if you're brand new to ILC TV, I'm your host, Ryan McMorris. We started ILC TV for the sole purpose of helping online coaches, online course creators dial in their marketing, get their message out there in a better way that creates more sales, so you can create a life of passive income, freedom, and build a business that you can actually fall in love with. All right, so if you're brand new here, consider getting subscribed to this channel, because not only do we pop out brand new content to help you build your online business faster, better, stronger, all that good stuff, but we also give you free templates and free things to help you grow your business faster. Right, they're always in the description box, and we have a ton of videos and resources to help you build your online coaching business faster. All right, now today we're talking about lead generation. All right, now so first, before we get into all the lead gen hacks, all right, so make sure stay till the end, because I'm going to give you our strategies. All right, I'm going to give you all the behind the scenes stuff. I'm going to go into my laptop and show you everything, but I would not be doing my due diligence to help you build your coaching business if I didn't cover a few things first. So by the end of this video, you will have a solid lead generation strategy that will help you get more results. It's going to help you fill up your calendar. It's going to help you get more people to your master classes. It's going to really ultimately help you sell more stuff. And that's what you want to do, right? So first we need to define, what is a lead? What is a lead? A lead is somebody who's really just interested in your business, right? They've raised their hand. They said, ooh, pick me. I want to learn more. That's what they're saying, right? Wrong, all right? In our world, in the online world, a lead is somebody that's interested, but they've actually put in their information into something. They've actually said, hey, they've reached out to us, and they've said, this is a lead. So in our opinion, a lead is someone that's actually said, hey, here's my information, and how can I find out more? Now, some of the biggest mistakes, all right, that we've seen people make when it comes to lead generation, and I'm gonna be honest, I've made all these mistakes, so feel free to comment below and let us know which one do you feel like is the one that really resonates and hits home with you. First of all, you need to make sure that your systems are set up in a way that you can actually handle leads coming in, okay? Most coaches, most online business owners, their leads and their follow-up aren't set up in a way that you can actually go out and generate 50, 100 leads a day and actually take those leads through a process, through a follow-up system that actually gets them what they need, and leads don't fall through the cracks. Next big mistake that we see people doing all the time, sending people directly to a website. Do not make the mistake of sending people directly to a website, especially when you're running paid traffic, especially when you have in your Instagram bio, especially in conversations. You don't want to send people to your website. So let's do this. Let's dive into the laptop and let's go into the whiteboard goodies that we got for you today, so you can stop making all these lead generation mistakes. All right, so we're at the whiteboard right now, and we're going to break down some of these mistakes, okay? So first mistake that we were just talking about was sending your leads to your website. Now, I know your website, it makes you feel good, right? You paid a lot of money for this website, but guess what? It's really deterring your leads from actually becoming leads. It's deterring your prospects from actually going through a process. Now, on your website, you've got this awesome banner that says what you do, right? And then you've got all your services that you do for people, and you've got this about section. You've got so many things, and it makes you look awesome. It does help your credibility, but at the end of the day, it doesn't take a visitor, because a lot of times if you get 100 visitors to a website, 100 eyeballs, let's call these eyeballs to a website, what happens is they get confused, they look around, and they never really take an action. And people never take action, people never spend money, okay? So what should you do? Okay, because even if a lot of people are doing like Facebook Lives, they're having conversation. I see people that are running ads, and like all they do is run an ad to their Instagram profile. And what's their Instagram profile do? It sends them to, it has a website on it. So the mistake that most people are making is they're not sending people to a landing page. Okay, now a landing page, all it has is a headline. It's got a quick story, and it's got an action to take. And you basically say, hey, yes, I want the action, or no, no thanks, it's not for me, all right? So they're gonna enter their information, and once they do enter their name and email, possibly phone number, they're gonna be taken through a process of, all right, here's more information on us and what we do and how we help people, and here's the first offer to actually become a customer. Now, a lot of times it's great to, you know, you may understand, hey, I need a landing page for my website, or I need a landing page instead of just driving people to a website. Now, don't get me wrong. A website is, it's very, it has its place in your process. It has its place in your business. Don't get me wrong. However, if you're doing Facebook Lives, okay, if you're doing any live broadcast for that matter, IG Live, YouTube Live, whatever, if you're doing YouTube videos, okay, can't spell YouTube apparently. If you're running ads, if you're doing anything, you should send people to a landing page. So now they get to that landing page, even if they don't enter their information, we can pixel them and we can follow them around the internet. So once they've landed on that page, even if they don't enter their information, we can still get back in front of them with our advertising, and we can advertise, possibly, getting them back to this page, okay? Now, the main thing that people struggle with is they say, Ryan, I know I need a landing page, but what do I put on there? How do I make sure that I'm giving away something that people actually want? Because another mistake that people make when it comes to this stuff is they just say, hey, grab my thing, or they put something on their landing page that people don't want, okay? Now, imagine if a waiter came up to you and just gave you a meal. You go to the restaurant and they just said, hey, here's the chicken sandwich of the day. And you're like, well, I don't even like chicken. I'm allergic to chicken, and I don't want chicken right now, okay? That's what people are doing online. They say, you know what? I'm going to just give you something. So how do you make sure that your landing pages are effective? Now, in the description box, you click down there, we've got our done for you landing pages, and we have a landing page tutorial. But today, we're going to help you develop an offer, because this is a beginner's video. So we're just going to focus on your offer, okay? Now, an offer is something like, well, you know what, instead of just giving you, that chicken sandwich that you want, we want to ask our ideal client, okay, what do they want? What do you want? And once we figure out what they want, we can then make it, all right? And there's cool things that you can do. You don't have to always make things. But once I figure out what they want, I'm then going to put that on my landing page with a sexy headline, okay, a story that compels them, and a clear call to action that says, hey, put in your name and email, all right? And then I'm going to take them through the next step. Now I can follow up via email, all right? And I'm also going to take them to the next page where I can either have them take an action to possibly get in my Facebook group, maybe buy something from me, maybe get on the phone with me. Like, who knows? I can do whatever I want here, okay? So when it comes to getting leads, all right, the most important thing, the most important question that you have to ask yourself isn't how do I get leads? It's who, all right, our ideal client, and it's what, all right? What am I giving them that they can't resist, Okay. Now, once you figure those two things out, it's got to be really intentional. Okay. I just can't ask people to get on my email list. I can't just ask people, say, hey, subscribe to my website. Okay. That's not how it works. Now, once I figure out this offer, I can actually go back to my website and make sure that at the very top of my page, it has something to do with an offer. So the people that actually get to my web page, they have a clear thing that says, ooh, I really want that. And so basically, this right here, all right, is the thing you want to create first, and you want to build your website based off of this, okay? And on your website, you're always telling people to go back to this, all right? That way they can go through a step-by-step process of becoming a customer. Hopefully that makes sense. And that's the basics of generating leads. So once you come up with that, now again, we have a customer avatar video that we can put in the description box. We also have a how to create an irresistible offer video, but if you need help with this, just reach out. You can go through our irresistible offer challenge. In 10 days, we'll show you exactly how to find the who. We'll show you exactly how to develop the what. That way you can start generating leads. Now, I did promise you we were going to talk about some lead generation tactics, right? So once you have that offer, here's 3 things. You can basically say, all right, I'm going to run paid traffic, I'm going to do free traffic, and you can do collab traffic. Okay. Once you have that offer, these are the 3 ways that you drive people to that offer. Now, paid traffic is the best way to drive people to it, because that paid traffic is you control it. Okay. You put $1 in and someone, takes an action, exactly the numbers. You can predict all of that stuff. Right. So one of my tricks when it comes to paid advertising is save your ads. All right. When you go to Facebook or Instagram or even YouTube or LinkedIn, you are getting advertised to every single time you log in. And what you can do on each platform is you can create these save folders and you can save ads. So if you know exactly who your target client is and you're getting ads that would serve this target client, save them. That way you can start to develop your ad strategy based on something that is already working. Now, make sure that when you look at these ads, and this is something that we go into a lot of detail inside of our Irresistible Offer Challenge, we dive into extreme detail about this. But if you see an ad and it's really performing well, that means someone's spending a lot of money, it's working, and they're probably getting a really good return on it. So that is a check mark that says, hey, hello, this is who needs to be targeted. Then what you do is you go to all the likes and the comments on that ad and you start to connect with those people, okay? Because guess what? Those are probably your ideal people too. So you can start to connect with them. You can have conversation with them, which is a free strategy. And then you can start to develop your offer, okay? Now, you create a list of all the people that have those good ads and you start to find a way to make collaborations with them. And since you have an offer that distinguishes you and what you do, then you can start to get on their TV shows, their podcasts, their YouTube shows, and start doing interviews and all that kind of stuff, okay? So make sure that you just kind of use this tactic, okay? Now, you can go into free Facebook groups, all right? We have a video on this as well, but you can go into free Facebook groups. And once you have this offer, you can basically position yourself and answer questions. You're not going to post. You're not going to do any of that spammy stuff. All you're going to do is go into a free Facebook group. Likely one of the people that you saw their ads from, they probably have a Facebook group and they probably have questions from all these people. You go answer the question as if you were getting paid to do it, right? Because that's what you're good at. You answer that question, people are going to be like, oh my God, you're awesome. And then they're going to start a conversation with you and then you give them your offer. Okay. So if you can see how this works, okay, if you just ask what people want, but first you got to know who, then you can figure out the what. And that's how you're going to generate leads for your business. Lead generation is not hard. Oftentimes you're not listening to your ideal person, or oftentimes you've skipped this step of finding who your ideal client is, all right? Or a lot of times people are just making this mistake of choosing the wrong ideal client for the wrong reasons, all right? So if you haven't gone through that, if you feel like, yes, I skipped that step, watch our ideal client video. That way you can make sure you didn't skip any of the steps on that. And if you know you want help with your lead generation, go through our 10-day Irresistible Offer Challenge. There's a link in the description box. You can check that out. But hopefully this gives you a really quick overview of why you may not be generating leads, all right? It's not about how, it's about who, and it's about what, all right? So make sure you catch our other videos, all right? Subscribe to ILC TV if you have not yet. If this video helped you out, let us know in the comment section. That way we can get some feedback from you, all right? And we'll catch you on the next episode. Hey, thanks so much for watching this episode of ILC TV. We hope to see you back for another episode. So make sure you click that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section with the word value if you enjoyed this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and share with any other online entrepreneurs you know. And of course, before you leave, make sure you watch one of these other videos and go into the description box so you can grab your free goodies. Hope to see you back again on ILC TV.